Habanero Hot Wings. Hey, if you like buffalo wings, I bet you're going to love these Habanero Hot Wings. They have a spicy sweet sauce and they get topped with bacon. I mean, what could be better than that? Bacon and hot wings all together. You're going to begin by go ahead and baking about 1/4 to 1/2 pound of bacon. Just throw that in the oven, let it go ahead and cook. You'll get nice crisp bacon. Then we're going to go ahead and begin by prepping our hot wings. They really require 2 simple cuts, and that's 2 cuts at the joints. So you can make the drumette and then the wing portion. We don't really use the flapper, so you can go ahead and discard that. Again, place your knife at the high point on each one of those joints, and you will have 2 perfectly made portions of hot wings. So we are actually going to batter these wings, and you know, it's a really simple batter, but it adds a little bit of spice to it. We're going to use salt and lots of black pepper and then a little bit of smoked paprika. All you need to do is stir this together. Now I have the exact recipe and ingredients of Copycat, so please go ahead and head there and get everything exactly as you need it. Now I am just going to batter these. I'm not going to dip them in anything. I don't want a thick, crusty batter. I just want something nice and thin with a little bit of flavor and something to help protect the wing. So when I fry something and batter it, I like to let the crust rest for a little bit. So I let this rest for about 5 to 10 minutes before I begin battering these. Now I'm going to cook these in, I'm using Crisco at about 350 degrees. Now you can use peanut oil or vegetable oil or whatever you like. Olive oil, I don't really advise it for deep frying, just my personal opinion. In about 15 minutes or so, these wings are going to be nice and crisp, and they're going to be perfect. So go ahead and cook them up till they're nice and golden brown, just like that. That's one of our finished wings. Now we need to make that sweet and spicy sauce. Now I am using habanero peppers, and you know what? These are some of the hottest peppers you can get. You can see they're really kind of small. And you know, the recipe really only requires 1. If you like normal heat or something a little bit hot, 1. If you want something a little bit more, go ahead and use a little bit more. Now, I advise you to use plastic gloves or something like that. These things are hot. And let me give you a big tip, and I've learned this one painfully multiple times. Don't touch your nose, don't touch your eyes, don't touch anything, don't touch your pets, don't touch your children, your wives, your husbands, anything until you've washed your hands thoroughly with soapy water and washed that pepper off. Now our spicy sauce has a cup of honey, about 1/4 cup of cider vinegar, and then we're going to go ahead and just add this habanero pepper. And once you get that stirred in, you're simply going to dip your cooked wings into the sauce. Now I'm going to go ahead and use some tongs because it's sticky and the peppers are hot, and that would make my fingers a real mess. So just dip them in there lightly, swirl them around a little bit, and get them fully coated. And what we're going to do is we are going to bake these in a 350 degree oven for about 10 minutes. That will get that sauce in there, soaking into that cooked crust, and it will be fabulous. You may have a little bit of sauce left over. You can use that as a dipping sauce. And when you take these out of the oven, crumble that cooked bacon over them, and there you go, habanero hot wings.